The event has been actually very, very cool. I think probably one of the biggest things I like about the Millennium Alliance is the use of the app and the availability of how I can configure my schedule. And my schedule is driven around vendors and sessions that are focused on transforming the way I look at it, from a CIO role into information security or a chief information security officer role, is hearing about everyone's use of how they're doing it, the technologies involved, pains and problems that they're going through as they're doing much the same thing I am. And so the sessions are coupled with meeting with specific vendors in those same technologies. I've used the opportunity for a learning event to learn about the new technologies, but also hear from my peers about what is working with them and what is not working with them.
When you look at who's here, just our panelists, I mean, we're talking about international companies, and you're the CISOs of the international companies. To be able to sit there and listen to their experiences is just not much, and be 40 of us or 50 of us in a room to have that kind of interaction is not something you get very often, at least. I think the Millennium Alliance does a terrific job at bringing, a small audience, intimate opportunity to be able to talk to the leaders in the field and get perspective that normally you might hear in a big audience, and if you're lucky, you might be able to get to ask a question. You get to interact with them the whole time you're here.
I learned a great deal in this conference about what we can do with cyber, how we can improve the end user experience, disrupt less in terms of business and technical operations. I think takeaway truly would be, how do you best interact with your IT to compliance partners? There's a supply chain related conversation that I kind of thought a little deeply about. The reason being, there's a vendor risk that we need to address. Therefore, strategic sourcing, supply management, and then contract administration are a key component to building a robust cybersecurity program and truly transforming overall sort of a digital age for your organization.
I was at Twitter, I was at Mozilla, and I think we all are in unique environments where we work with unique factors that influence our decisions. But I was particularly taken aback by what it means to be at Twitter, to be at a real-time platform, to spread information around the world.
What makes this event different than others is it's the content, and it's not overbearing, meaning you're not taking up a week of my life to speed date me through a bunch of vendors. And so for me, the technologies that I'm interested in are because I'm interested in those technologies, and the ones that I've either crossed paths with in the past or have no interest in are not on my schedule. And so with that, it's a more focused view, and so that helps me obviously stay engaged, and then I take that information with me when I go and basically revisit some of those vendors and some of those topics and some of the peers that I've met here to take what I've learned to the next step.